Good morning. Good morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the live started, and I'm gonna save this live. Happy New Year! Glad to have you here. I'm gonna save this live. I'm gonna save the live every morning, and before more people get on here, I'll just explain how this will go. I don't know exactly the time yet. I know I will be going live at good morning. I'll be going live at 7 a.m. the rest of this week. So today, Thursday, and Friday. Next week, it'll be probably between 6 and 6:30 because the kids will be back in school. I'll be going back to the gym, all of those type of things. I'm going back to the gym this week, but the kids, sorry, y'all. The kids don't go back to school, so I can go anytime. What is this? Answer your message. Just cancel that right now. Cancel. Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and get started like at about 7:05, just to give people a few minutes to get on here since this is the first day. But from then on, I'm gonna be going live the rest of this week, like I said, at 7, and next week it'll be between 6 and 6:30. But I will save the lives for the extent of this. Now, my dilemma is I don't want to go live on the weekends. On the weekends, your girl like to sleep in a little bit, okay? So, um, I'm thinking that this is going to go longer than 30 days because 31 days, because I do want to do the full 31 days YouTube live, but I want to do it Monday through Friday. So if y'all are okay with that, then I will go a little bit beyond January 31st. I guess maybe that's, I don't know, maybe 10 extra days. So if y'all are okay with that, then that's what I will do. But yeah, so this is basically a devotional that I kind of created with Chat GPT. That's what I told y'all. Just being honest, I put in some prompts, some things that I wanted the devotional to have in it, and how I kind of wanted the devotional to be. And the devotional is basically geared toward becoming softer and more feminine in 2025. I'm about to say 22. I don't want to relive 2022. So anyway, I don't know who these people are on, but I'm doing devotional, and it's got to do about God. Y'all want to be on here unless, I mean, y'all should be on here, but yeah. So y'all can stop with the whatever the weird stuff. But anyway, Monday, Friday is fine. Okay, cool. Thank you for letting me know. So yeah, so we'll do Monday through Friday. I'll definitely post in the community what time I'll be going live. If anything were to change, but I'll set the time that we'll be going live kind of next week. But I think probably next week it'll be Monday, like at 6:30. I'm trying not to do it too early because I do want people to join in. But if not, it'll be recorded. And I hope y'all can hear me okay. And I'm sorry that I look the way that I do. Good morning. Uh, y'all know last night was New Year's Eve. I didn't have any plans. I didn't do anything, but I did tell my daughter that my grandson could come over. And at first she was like, nah, we're just going to chill. And then I guess she decided she wanted to go out. So he ended up coming after they went to church about 12:30. They took Riley with them to church, and then they came here about 12:30, and he didn't go to sleep till like 2 a.m. And he's still asleep now, but he may get up. So I'm not going to answer that because I'm on here doing a devotional by God. So you didn't do anything either? Yeah, I didn't do anything. Just chill. I worked in my planners. That's what I did. I worked in my planners. So it is 7:05. So the week one devotional is going to concentrate on cultivating grace. So, again, this journal focuses on being softer and more feminine, more in a biblical way. And so it's going to include a affirmation, a Bible verse, a devotion, an action step, and a journal prompt. So if you want to go back and write in your journal later and definitely do the action step later today or sometime this week, that's perfect. I'll be sharing a little bit of, because some of the action steps are kind of personal, so I'll kind of share some of the action steps on tomorrow, on the next day, if that makes sense. So week 1 is cultivating grace, and day 1 is embracing your identity. The affirmation is, I am beautifully and wonderfully made by God. The Bible verse is, I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Psalms 139:14. And the devotion is, God created you with intention and love. Softness begins with recognizing your value as his masterpiece. And I absolutely love this day 1 because to me that means that no matter how you got into this world, whether you were born of loving parents, no matter how your childhood was, any of those type of things, God created you with intention and love. You are meant to be here. You are one of his masterpieces. So I don't know about you, but that makes me feel really, really good to know that God made me on purpose, okay? I'm supposed to be here, okay? So are you. And not just on purpose, he made me with love. So to me, that's a great feeling. So softness begins with recognizing your value as his masterpiece. So that also tells me that you don't have to gain value from anyone else. You don't have to gain validation from anyone else. I was reading something on Threads, and if you don't follow me on Threads, you should, because I post there a lot. But yeah, I was reading something on Threads, and at the end of whatever she had to say, she said the only thing that needs validation is a parking ticket. And it's true. That's the only thing that needs validation. You are God's masterpiece. So your value lies in knowing that you were made with intention, you were made with love, and God takes time creating his masterpieces. So that automatically means that you are valuable. So I absolutely love this first day devotion. I think it's right on point to start our year off knowing your value. Again, the affirmation is, I am beautifully and wonderfully made by God. And the Bible verse is Psalm 139:14. Again, I'll save this. So the action step that I will be doing today, and this doesn't have to be long. You can take a few minutes. I'm sorry if it's blurry. I really don't have lights and stuff on. We'll do better when I get some sleep. I ain't got no sleep. I was keeping my grandbaby last night. But anyway, the action step, you don't have to take a long time doing this action step or anything like that. You just take a few minutes. But the action step is write a love letter to yourself, listing the qualities you admire about yourself. And I think that's really good because a lot of times we engage in a lot of negative self-talk, like maybe our skin broke out, we done gained a little weight, something like that. And we're always like pointing out those negatives about ourselves. But in this action step is saying write a love letter to yourself. And just like you would write a love letter to your boo, right? You would be like, oh, hello, Eisen. Sorry, y'all. Here's your passy. He's still sleepy. Just like you would write a love letter to your boo, you know what I'm saying? And you would say all of these great things and qualities about your boo. Do that for yourself. I think it's the internet, but I'm hearing you all. You still all good. Okay, thank you. Yeah, maybe my connection might not be good in here, but I will work on that. I promise. But And tomorrow it'll be better lighting and stuff like that. Anyway, but yeah, write a love letter to yourself listing the qualities that you admire. So what is it that you love about yourself? Do you love your physique? Do you love your hair? Do you love your legs? And not just physical qualities. Do you love how you talk, to people? Do you have a caring tone? Do you love like how you cook? Like you make really good dishes and recipes, or you bake really well, things like that. What do people say about you? And you're like, oh, thank you. Write that, incorporate that into your love letter. If you need to make like a list of qualities, because sometimes I got to take it there myself. Do that and then make your love letter. Again, it doesn't have to be anything long or tedious. You can just write a short little sweet note to yourself. And I think that that's a good way to start off your new year. The journal prompt is, I'm sorry, baby. Sorry, y'all. The journal prompt is, what does being fearfully and wonderfully made mean to you? So, that just kind of goes back to the Bible verse, which is Psalm 139:14. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. So what does that mean to you? So that's something that you can take a little thought with and then journal that. I'm going to put that in my journal today. I should have brought my journal over here so y'all can see it, but I'll show y'all that tomorrow because somebody's up. But yeah, so hopefully I didn't take up too much of your time. I don't plan on taking up more than 10 to 15 minutes of your day, but I really, really appreciate everyone who has joined me for the devotional, who will continue to join me. And if you can't, again, that's cool. I understand. We are all busy people. So y'all know y'all have things going on and stuff like that. So yeah, I understand if you can't. And that is why I will make sure that I save these lives. But Happy New Year, everyone. Happy January 1st. Happy opening another book or another chapter, however you want to look at it. If you woke up this morning, that is a blessing. I said in this year, I'm not going to talk about the C word. I ain't going to give that space in my life. But believe me, having gone through that, life is precious and we are blessed to be here another year. So don't take that for granted. Remember that you were made with intention and love, so you are supposed to be here. And if you are here experiencing life, that's a blessing. But anyway, yes, I'm fine. I'm 100% healthy now. But anyway, I hope that you have an amazing start to your new year. And I will see y'all on tomorrow. Bye.